that my mom taught me how to cook and my dad taught me how to eat. My dad's a big eater. He loves going to restaurants, he loves tasting new flavors and new dishes, and my mom was the one who kind of taught me some of those old classic dishes.
Alejandra Ramos started cooking as a young teen. Growing up in New York City's Puerto Rican community, food was a part of the fabric of her rich heritage.
Cooking is a huge part of Latino culture throughout, the different countries, because it really is a way of both you're taking care of the people that you love, you're feeding them.
Now a chef, cooking show host, and lifestyle and food blogger, Alejandra invited us into her studio kitchen to show me how to make a classic Puerto Rican dish, a veggies and shrimp stew simmering in tomato and spices. It's one of her favorites and a dish she would make with her mother.
I'm gonna be making a dish called camarones enchilados, which is essentially a Puerto Rican version of Creole shrimp. It's a little bit spicy, which is unusual for most Puerto Rican food, because mostly Puerto Rican food is not a spicy food. But this dish is, an enchilado basically means it has chili, so it has spice. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of olive oil in my pot. We always use olive oil at the base of our dishes. And then I'm gonna throw in some onions. So I just diced up some onions. This is just a regular white onion. You can use Spanish onion or red onion, whatever you have. One of the things I really love about this dish is the flexibility. I think a lot of Puerto Rican food in general is like that, because you kind of use what you have. I just smash them, peel them, and then just chop very quickly like this. Nothing too finely minced or anything.
Is this a dish that that's common for every Puerto Rican family? Is it something you would have on a special occasion?
So this is kind of a more common dish. Like, this is something you might eat on a weekday. It's a very fast dish. Once you see everything, all the veggies start to soften, then you're ready to add those chili flakes. That's that enchilado that we talked about. I'm just using some crushed red chilies.
Yeah. And to taste, so if you don't like particularly spicy, you can do less of that.
You can do less, and you can, remember, you can always add more.
Yeah.
So start with a little,
oh, it smells
taste
so
it,
good.
and then go ahead and add more as needed. Now we can go ahead and add in our tomato sauce. And this is just crushed tomatoes and then tomato sauce mixed together. This is one of my favorite spices, is smoked Spanish paprika. Okay. It's also known as pimenton. And that adds this little smokiness. It's similar to chipotle, but without the heat of chipotle. It's very, very good. Adds tons of flavor to this.
So the shrimp is it's not really a saute, is it?
No, the shrimp, it's almost like a stew, like a gentle stew, and it just cooks right in.
Because it's already pretty far along in the cooking.
Exactly.
The stew part, so this is just kind of the cherry on top.
Exactly, the shrimp on top. Thank you, yeah, and then you can stir that up, and then while you do that, I can chop up some cilantro.
And how long does your shrimp cook for?
So the shrimp, it'll be, depending on how hot the sauce is, it'll be a few minutes.
That's it?
Wow. Definitely no more than like 7 minutes. Then we can just serve that with some rice, and you see all the little peppers in there, the beautiful shrimp, all those flavors.
You got your veggies, you got your protein, you got the carbs there.
Exactly.
All in one dish.
All in one dish, so gorgeous. And then a little bit more of that cilantro right on top of it. Just a little extra color.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna try it now.
Okay.
Go. Out every little bit. Mmm. Delicious.
Camarones enchilados, a dish of comfort food, easy to make, that'll give you a taste of Latin cuisine.